If there's one thing that I love as a self-employed medical biller, is that I have the flexibility of making up my own schedule. This morning I had a doctor's appointment bright and early at 8:15, so I went to do that, and then I had to mail some patient statements for a client. I had to mail them in the post office box, drop off the envelopes, and then I also had to go inside and mail a specific set of claims to an insurance company. The flexibility of being a self-employed medical biller is the best. However, there's a caveat to that because you technically cannot work from anywhere. And what I mean by that is after doing all of these errands, I went to see if I can find somewhere to sit down. You can't just sit down anywhere, or you shouldn't just sit down anywhere, because you have to make sure that you are in a location that is not surrounded by people, or at least people who can see your laptop or your computer, where you can find a place to plug in your laptop, because if it's anything like mine, it dies very quickly when you're deep inside of doing your work. And where there is Wi-Fi, of which I would not recommend using public Wi-Fi. You should bring your own Wi-Fi so that you can make sure it is secure and that people cannot get access to the information that you are working on. So there are certain caveats to being self-employed and being able to work from anywhere. You can't just pick anywhere to work from. I decided to go and sit down for a little while because I was going to work from where I came from, but I sat down and I didn't feel comfortable where I was, and I decided not to work from there. So there are some things you need to keep in mind, and you do not want to decide to work anywhere. You don't want to jeopardize people seeing patients' information. You don't want to jeopardize them stealing patients' information. Although you have the flexibility of working from your home or from anywhere else, you do need to keep in mind other places or other situations that can stop you from working there. So you technically cannot work from anywhere. You want to make sure where you are working from is secure and that you're comfortable, because when I sat down, I was hot, like hot, and you can't work that way.